So in today's weekly Jinx video, and for those that don't know, every Wednesday we do a Jinx video, whether it's about the lore, the meta, buffs or nerfs, how she's doing in the meta, a certain build, a certain matchup, anything to do with Jinx, and it's decided by you in the comments section requesting something that I talk about for next week's video. And in this week's video, what we're talking about is a buff on the PBE right now, which would allow Zap to critically strike. Now, the way I'm going to work this video is I'm going to talk about the buff in itself, which is just pretty much that. They're just making it so that Zap can crit. A little bit of math after talking to a few people who I won't name only because I don't actually know beforehand if they want their name in this video, so that wouldn't be fair to them. But the way the math would work, if Zap has a ratio of about 1.4 AD, plus say Infinity Edge, which is a 2.5, Zap could potentially have an AD ratio of 3.5, or 350%. So if she had 300 AD late game, Zap could possibly hit for about 1050 damage if it crits. On top of that, if you add in base damages, it could be around 1260 damage. Now granted, what I mean how I'm going to work this video is, after that, I'm going to go and play both sides. I'm going to play the side that doesn't like the possibility of this even being a thing, and then why this might not even be that big of an issue. First of all, let's talk about this from a perspective of why this could possibly be bad for Jinx or people that don't like Jinx. For Jinx, it could be bad because her win rate was already starting to go up a bit. After the changes to Last Whisper, after the Warlord's changes, it really did turn her win rate around. She was actually already on the rise. So, with this change coming in, there's a chance that it pushes her to the top tier, if not further, and it's just kind of setting her up for nerfs down the road. Now, this isn't a guarantee, which I'm going to talk about a little later, but that would be probably my one fear, even as a Jinx player, about what this change could be. It could be setting her up just to get nerfed later. The flip side of that coin, of course, is this could actually mean absolutely nothing. It is a skill shot, it has a cooldown, unlike her auto attacks, it is dodgeable, and it can be blocked by minions, so it might not actually be that big of a deal. One of the things I also want to mention, though, is that they are reworking crit items in the tank update, which is in a few patches. So this could just be a preview of an idea they have for crit marksmen because of how they're going to change those items going forward. Maybe they have to start putting crit into the kits of crit marksmen because the way they're going to change items is either going to make the items weaker or interact differently with those champions that they need some sort of crit scalings already in their kits to be able to make crit work. But that's just my opinion. This is the part where you add your opinion with your own comments and what you think might be going on, why this buff is a thing, especially when Jinx was already starting to be strong again. She's obviously not the strongest she could be, or even top tier perhaps, but she isn't as weak as she was, let's say, a few patches ago, when a buff like this would have made sense, in my opinion. So that's all for this video from me. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe, comment specifically so we can talk about this topic, as well as you can request what to talk about for next week's video. But I don't know which video will be next, because life can be quite a mess. So until next time, take care from the Fire Guy FS. Thank you for watching.